Hey everybody. Well, I haven't been here in a little while. I think. Well, no. I mean, I was on Facebook, and then I put it on YouTube. Niño, freaks. You made a fucking mess. I don't care. You see what you did? Do you see what you did? It's like, fuck you. I don't care. That's my baby. I just realized yesterday that these con-national indigenous Mexican man who, I mean, like, I don't know, we have this weird energy, that's it. And I lost my train of thought. I can't believe the mess he made. I gotta let it go. So I'm going back to my spot. It's really windy. It's no effing joke. So he's been having a blast because he thinks, and perhaps they are right. All these plants might be alive. Another monologue. So basically, that's it. The title, that's it. I don't need to make the video, but I shouldn't not need to make the video because we should be already at that level that we can just understand without being didactical, what do I say? Didactical, I don't know. Without, you know, uh, being visual and being, uh, I don't know. But that's what it is right now for a lot of people, not for everybody. Some people they get it even before you say it. So it's it's been going in my head so much stuff, which is the same stuff. Ever since I heard about kinetic science, I just feel like I just heard somebody upstairs. Like, I haven't heard anybody like that in years. It's nice. So, and more recently, Dr. Infundici, you know, who can read the metanetter, no need interpretations, not interpret, research, because he can already read it. So it's been like, oh, it's um somebody posted, like, 3 months ago, 2 months ago, I don't know, about ancient cultures, heritage throughout the world, and I felt compelled to make a comment, like, um, oh my gosh, again, I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, I'm so excited, that's what it is. I'm so excited with this deeper level of understanding. Oh, yes. He learned in the Medunetter uh, that it's all about, not all about, but the foundation is to master all the so-called like realms. I don't know. I really don't think it's a realm, kind of like accurate. I think worlds, all these worlds within this world, right? The mineral world, the so-called animal, which is ridiculous when they are way more evolved than we are. So I don't understand why they're called, but and then again, I get worried because everybody's about these damn cults. They're very primitive. Some people, but that's the European legacy. Fanatism. Hitler and all that shit. That's just the tip of the iceberg. They always. Well, anyway, I don't want to. So the kingdom of uh, the plants, and what is the other kingdom of the people? I don't know. I forgot. Anyway, so but you get the point. So maybe he know these. Maybe it's very evident for a lot of people, but for me, I think I just get it. I just get it. I think one of the biggest separations, uh, it's not even the black and brown shit. That's a huge blow. I don't know what you think, but just look back a little bit. Look back a little bit more, and you'll see that these sabotaging each other, not each other, it's mostly the damn spics who we are, who are being inflicted this superiority virus, superiority illusion, you know. It's just been extremely detrimental. My nose got clogged. Oh no. Oh no, it has fucking cracker genes. I need nostrils, bigger. Yeah, I'm not being like stupid, but we all know the original nose, the original body, the original everything is just perfect, you know, for the third dimension that we add and beyond, obviously, because of the things, the achievements, just to call them that, achievements, are humbling, extremely humbling. And that's because it was their Medu nature. It was, the access to tremendous wisdom. Our poor baby. I think they just drop him off. You have a whole country traumatized like that. I know so many babies who was like that, take him out at 3 in the morning to drop him off at their aunts or at the babysitters or at the who knows who they drop him off so we can go to work. It's ridiculous. Like, we don't see a fucking genocide. If you don't see it, you know, you are way beyond stupid. There's nothing more precious than our own descendants. Whether they're physical or cultural descendants or, just bonds, like bondings that, you know, uh, work us together again the way it always was, without individualism, that fucking disease of individualism, uniqueness, of selfishness, suicidal, because that's suicide. If you become individual, that's it, you know. There's gonna be a disaster because you're coming from perfect harmony to like, oh no, I'm going that way. No, I'm going that way. Like, you serious? You know, first things first. We gotta be free first, and then you can do all your gay shit or whatever. You know, right now, I don't think we have much time left until the next big development, which I have no idea what it is. But judging throughout history, if you study a little bit of history, especially the last 2,000 years or, some shit like that, you'll see it's the cycles. So it is not ancient, like I think I was watching yesterday, daughter of Farrakhan's daughter, and talking about just because, you know, principles and culture and stuff, has fallen out of favor, it don't mean that they are any less relevant or useful or perfect. You know, just because we don't like to move in orchestrated moves as the masculine and the feminine, they train us to be looking for, tall, dark, and handsome. She's like, fuck that, you know? What about the chemistry? What about the energy? What about your fucking zodiac, like, chart? Your numerology, your, uh, even if you can obviously consult the IFA, I mean, the elders, the friends, whatever, they can tell you, they can tell you that if it is a good match or not. Because you can date 3 years and still gonna be like shocking things throughout the years because that's not enough time. But if you go to the numbers, if you go to the astrology, all that stuff, so there's a lot more chances. Of course, people can get lazy. People get lazy all the time because it's not food. It's some garbage that they're feeding us. Got no minerals. The earth is totally depleted. And they say they use organic shit, whatever, and it's a lie. I don't know. When we don't even know what the hell they're doing. Just to think like, what is it, like 30 years ago? This was just the most, not the most, but it was just really irrelevant. It's just like, they're destroying the world. They're like, that's their plan and whatever. You can see it. You can see it like, the water, it's shit. They put mercury and aluminum. Oh my god, I cannot even breathe through my nose. This nose is retarded. No. I wish I can put like one of those like for the arteries that they put in the heart. It's like something like a fishnet, like a hard fishnet, so they can keep the heart. What's it called? Arteries. I hate that word. Arterias. Las arterias abiertas. So it keep the arteries open. So if they can put some in my nose and they're safe and they don't get infections, I'll be good. So I can breathe. You see? You see how like they made us so fucking bougie. Like, oh, you want these, you want that. But then we are racist, right? We just don't want the diaspora, the African diaspora, empowering together, and there will be continue more divisions. Like they say, no, mestizo is not about race. It's a colonial term. I don't even know what the fuck they're saying. Like, how is it not gonna be about race when the fucking crackers they wrote it down? If you mix so-called black, you know, with white, European, whatever, Caucasian, then that's mulatto. But if you mix a cracker with an Indian, it's mestizo. So how can it's gonna be social? Mestizo is social. It ain't social. It's like a freaking dog. You're breeding dogs. You ever met dog breeders? That's all they care about. The damn pedigree. They don't care about the damn fucking dog. They care how many puppies are gonna be, how much money they're gonna make. They gotta get the client before the fucking puppy's born, so they can like give you the money. At least they see him as alive, and it's just business. They don't give a fuck about the damn dogs. Oh my god. So yeah. So what if? What if that is my question? And I feel silly saying what if. Come on, look at how disastrous it is all around us. How horrendous, disgusting, being poisoned. Every minute we're being poisoned. Find one fucking way. That's why, like, the only thing I guess is just eating every other day a little bit, and that's it. And the more you put, the more freaking shit you're gonna put on. And like all the seafood, which is not great because of the damn parasites and shit. So it's been fucked up. I think 99% of the seafood, all of it. So, but it's easier, like, I mean, I don't know about like the crickets and the ants, and stuff like that. You gotta harvest them too, and you gotta make sure you give them like real soil, not just fucking bullshit soil. Because then again, there's not gonna be. You gotta come from the sun. Everything comes from the sun. The sun impregnate the earth, literally. That's how it is. And continue making the same mistake. It's not a match. And it's like you cannot wait to move your separate ways. So anyway, I, I mean, what if it's true? What if you can say, fuck the humans, fuck our own people, fuck my family, so-called family that I don't even want to talk about them. Fucking like, shit. I got two cats right here in my house. I got one plant, which ain't doing that great. Well, of course not, because I've been ignoring it. I don't ignore the so-called cats, but still, I don't talk to them mentally. I think we can communicate mentally with everybody. Everybody. Herbal, everybody. It can be herbal, it can be mammals, anything. And I think that's the biggest separation. It is the biggest tragic separation. not even the one that, the black and brown, the light skin versus dark skin, that, all that bullshit on this one, because everything is everything. So how come you're just gonna get like a tiny little fraction of a fraction? It's not make no sense. Don't make any kind of sense to be like that. It's best that we meditate, that we like, you know, but at the same time, with the intention of communicating with the, this mammals from the so-called animal kingdom. You know, well, I'm new here, so I don't have a lot of practice in those. And I'm not saying that they're gonna give us solutions. I'm not saying that, but just working together, opening our minds, because they can see that, what we've been told not to see. They tell us, oh yeah, when people die, or when we die, then that's it. We just disappear, and that's it. That's true. It's not like, like a very neatly organized and defined, and like, okay, so you gotta go east, you gotta go west, you gotta go north, you gotta go south, and that's no, energy is energy, and go and come and go. It's like, but yeah, we've been neglecting our so-called animals and our plants. We've been, neglecting them when they can like, you know, be helping us. This is why everybody say, oh, it was worshiping cats in Kemet. And I don't think so. Particularly, I don't think so. I think it's like it was working together, because they say the cats, they use all their chakras, not like us, not like ourselves, that we just like, I don't know, a fraction of 1%. So anyway, I want to leave it at that, but just think about it. Just think about it. This shit is huge, and as long as you don't want to be a clown, as long as you don't, like hugging trees and all that shit, like, oh, come on, you don't need to. But you definitely need to, like, before you go to sleep, you can have the intention to see what the trees want to say to us, or dog or cat is saying that come in our dreams. A lot of times it's easier to come in our dreams, so it's like, so we know what's going on. Anyway, good night. It's too much. Where is this?